Yeah.
Okay. All right. The Feinics Gate actually fixed all the technical difficulties, and hopefully we are actually broadcasting. I'm pretty sure that we are.
I'm not going to sit down. I think that's the
No,
jinx.
it's working.
Yeah,
It's working.
It works until I sit.
Until you sit.
Until
Yeah.
you
So
sit.
I'm just going to
Keep walking around.
Keep walking around.
I'm going to perch.
You're gonna- But yeah, we are the Feinics Gate podcast. We are coming to you live from the Final Fortress.
For the record, perching is like,
Comfortable?
no, it's like laying, but with a purpose.
But supposedly we're live, so we're coming to you for the very last time from the Final Fortress.
Well, the last time, episode-wise, we're probably going to have to do this intro again.
And again,
more time.
and again, and again.
And again.
Because who knows if this shit's working.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's actually working. Yay! Okay, it's working. So, obviously, I'm your host, Jade, and I have Arthur back with me today. Yay! And
Perching.
Fernando came back, too. You know, he's perching. He actually makes you make an excellent pose. You want to take a look at yourself? I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's sexy.
I'm aware how cute I am.
Oh, okay. So, Arthur, explain why the Final Fortress is going bye-bye.
Final Fortress is closing because every time you start this podcast, it resets in 5 minutes.
I burnt it up.
No, it's it's a lot of things. 1, we're moving far away. 2, the building was sold. 3, you all are annoying. 4, I hate distributors.
Yeah.
No, really, if you had to pick one thing, it's fucking distributors. They're the goddamn worst.
Yeah.
Every fucking morning, I wake up and I have to hear these phone calls from these bitches.
Trying to
Order all
shit.
their stuff. It's like if you order Pepsi from Pepsi, you get Pepsi. I order games from a game distributor. Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. Also, fuck Wizards of the Coast.
Oh.
Yeah. You're a bunch of fucking liberal pansies coming from a big liberal.
Oh.
Yeah, they're ridiculous. They stifle every business whatsoever.
It's true.
They don't want to give you a permission if you don't have 2 bathrooms. You need to put up their magical signage. You need to what's up, bro? You need to fucking bow to the bastards that are Wizards of the Coast.
Wah, wah.
You guys can go fuck yourselves.
Listen, man.
I'm more than happy to be done with you. Done with you. And your stupid rules. And you're not allowing people to drink.
Ugh.
And you're making me have children here at 1 a.m.
Damn.
That's the most annoying part. Huh? They just changed it. That doesn't help me. I'm closing in 7 days. I had to deal with those fucks all this time.
Pretty much.
And you know what the funny thing is? It's really not our customers. It really isn't.
No, the customers are great.
Customers are fine.
I mean, they love joining in with us.
when they get annoying, I tell them to shut up. They shut up very quickly. They don't bother me at all, except for Jeff Fafa. Yeah, and Ryan and Tony. The Asians are the troublemakers. But they spend the most money.
Jesus.
I'm going to hide underneath the computer.
Why? That's not racist. They all happen to be Asians. And they come and they annoy me. Every time I walk in here, because they're all very familiar here.
Of course.
All of them. I got Darcy that just walks in the back door like he fucking owns the place. I have Ryan that like bat signal goes up every time I walk into the store. We're all really fucking close, and they like to take up my time. Well, I'm here to work. They're here to play. That's the difference. No, but it isn't our customers. Our customers are actually really cool. It's distributors. It's moving. It's the building being sold. Those are the big 3.
The big 3.
Yeah, if the building didn't sell, honestly, we'd probably still tough it out, even with the move. So it was, it was a lot of shit. There's only so many times you can argue with the Pepsi delivery guy.
It's
No,
true.
it's true. It's like, what the fuck? I'm like, every little when you own a store that does minimal things, they treat you like shit.
Like garbage.
They treat you like shit. So, for example, let's take Star Wars Destiny, for example.
Right.
Since we're a small store, we couldn't get the first 2 sets. A couple of boxes here, a couple of boxes there. Can I get an extra one? No, you can't.
Why not?
Then all of a sudden, set 3 comes out. Oh, I can get my 10 cases? Great, this game's selling out like crazy. But no, they gave everyone 10 cases. So we've been sitting on that shit forever.
Hi, Eric.
So, yeah. But No, there's a lot of good in owning a game store. It's a really fun business if it's your passion. It's great. But if you don't own a stake in property, it is not wonderful.
No.
And you have to deal with a lot of personalities.
Yeah.
And people don't realize that most of the people that come into a store like this are introverts, for lack of a better term.
And then he gets stuck with me.
They are. Okay. Before we owned the store, we were the customers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, people also forget that too. So just because I own a store doesn't mean I don't have a fucking mountain full of shit in my house.
Hey, Javi. Hey, Jeff.
I was never a Magic the Gathering guy, only because I have OCD collection stuff.
True.
So to start now, I would be spending thousands to get everything because I'm, that retarded.
He's that kind of guy. He
I'm not
has to
retarded.
have
You have
the
an
first
addictive
edition.
personality.
I do.
Has
So I
to.
need something of everything. So I never got into Magic, and I purposely steered away from it because that was the big one, and that's if I did Magic, I'd have to do Magic, and that's it.
Yeah.
So but
Plus, it would take away from your comic book reading.
yeah. But I do everything. No, I do everything else. I play Dragon Ball. I play Destiny at one point.
You did God of War. You finished it?
Oh! I was talking about board game wise, but yeah, I did not finish God of War.
You didn't?
I don't have time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't know if you guys can see in the shot. We have a bunch of stuff here that is for sale.
There's a good chunk of the store that's 40% off.
Yeah.
So come in and ask and negotiate. I gotta get rid of this shit by next week.
Yeah.
I have 7 days. Make an offer. You'd be surprised what you get.
The Ring called him.
Yeah. But since we're closing and I don't owe any of you shit, I think it's a good time to tell some interesting stories that happened at Final Fortress.
Let's go.
All right. So we're going to start off with story number 1. That was the day I realized a simple card shop was not just a simple card shop.
No.
Yes. Very early in the months, we had a gentleman come in and asked us if we had the new My Little Pony TCG.
What's that?
It's a My Little Pony trading card game.
Okay.
Yes, My
It's
Little
an
Pony.
actual card game.
All right, well, I'm
And
just letting the people know.
as many of you would surmise, the average customer for My Little Pony is not a little girl.
It's a boy.
It's
Hence,
a boy.
brownies.
But it's not a little boy either. These are men that are bigger than me and heftier than me and could probably knock me out with a punch. I mean, they got some heft to them. But that's not the story. I'm not here to attack bronies. I'm here to attack this specific brony. The gentleman comes in and he asks, do you have the new Mighty Little Pony TCG? I said, no, I didn't realize that was a thing. The gentleman said to me, that's fucked up.
How is that still okay?
You can't have normal reactions. You have to understand. We in the geek community are not social people. Yes, 2018, there's a lot of cool guys running around with a fucking Spider-Man shirt. All right? But my ass was carrying book bags running through fucking Hell's Kitchen when it was Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Not, a bunch of gay guys when it was a bunch of fucking black people and Puerto Ricans ready to steal my book bag for a fucking Spider-Man comic.
By the way, Javier, who is one of my friends from California, is asking if we ship.
We can.
We can.
We will. We want to get rid of our ship, bro.
Yeah. There's a ton of Star Wars stuff
so
here.
if you send Jade a text or a PM or you ask around, we may do a little video walkthrough and post it up later.
I'm also a little bit annoyed. Javi got to go to San Diego Comic-Con, and that is my mecca.
I sent Minions and I got stuff.
I know you said Minions, but he actually got to go.
Which I'll show the stuff in a bit. Okay, but the next thing is, sorry, back to bronies.
Yeah.
So the gentleman gets mad and says, that's fucked up. How is that fucked up? I didn't realize My Little Pony had a TCG, which is a lie. I did know because I got promos. When you open the store, you get a lot of promos. So I did know, but I just didn't think that would be a thing.
Mm-hmm. You didn't want to invest money that wouldn't.
He says out loud, I don't appreciate the way bronies get treated, this and that. I'm like, I can order it for you. How would you like it if I went downstairs and shit all over your toilet and smeared it all over the wall? What does one say to that?
No.
I said nothing. I was like, I said nothing. You left.
Okay.
But that was day one when I realized I'm dealing with me.
Yes, and that's a very hard person to deal with.
Okay, you have to get that these guys are me. I mean, I'm not a brony.
No.
But if I came into a comic book store and I wanted Amazing Fantasy whatever, and it was Wednesday and it didn't have it, I would be pissed. So I get it. I think smearing shit on my walls is a little extreme.
That's a little bit excessive.
But I get it. So please, it's not a brony attack, even though some of you are fucking weird. Again, I'm closing. I don't give a shit. Yeah, that was the first experience.
Yeah. I mean,
one of many.
Well, before you go into the next one, I'm just going to say very quickly, if you are watching and you are tuning in, I apologize if you are not seeing us clearly or anything like that. We have literally had massive technical difficulties between the computer, the camera, the website. It's been a shit show. So bear with us. We will go live on Facebook to do a quick walkthrough for everybody that is asking if Arthur will ship his product.
I will ship my
He
product.
will ship his product. We need to get rid of it. It needs to go.
Yeah.
So
maybe we'll do another thing just to show some shit off, and we should do an auction.
We could do an auction.
Totally do an auction.
Totally. And then Hobby wants to know why shit on the walls.
I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know.
And then he goes, "Who does that?"
Bronies. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know. Okay. I may be a geek, but I know a lot of fucking people. There has to be more bronies that are just in the closet that I know.
Jeff is actually saying to us to stop being mean to the bronies. We're not being mean.
I'm being mean to him.
There's one particular brony.
That guy, that brony.
Fucking guy.
Did he ever come back?
He never came back.
Okay.
He never came back.
That's good, because then I don't think you'd want to clean up poop.
No. But I have very few interactions. I've had very few interactions with bronies. I've seen them on TV. I've heard about them. It's like a wildfire.
I've actually interacted with them more because I cosplay. So they actually do cosplay as different My Little Pony characters.
It doesn't make you a brony if you cosplay as a My Little Pony.
It does if you know more about it than I do.
Well, here's the thing. The funny thing is I thought that My Little Pony was like, what was that show? Like Tiny Toons, or it had some kind of underground adult theme. So like if I watched it, it was like Animaniacs or something like that.
No.
And then I did watch an episode, and that is totally for fucking little girls. Like, what the deuce? And then
little boys like it too.
Yeah, that's fine. Little boys can like it too. I'll tell you a funny story about a My Little Pony because my aunt's here, and that's why My Little Ponies always touch a little soft spot for me. KB Toys always used to have buy 2 X-Men, get 1 free.
Yes.
And my aunt would drag. We would go all the way to Green Acres Mall if you guys are in New York. No, I say drag, and I'm gonna hold on. There's a drag. Yes, I wanted to go, but my cousin Sandra would be dragged to go.
No, fuck
she
that.
didn't give a shit. She didn't give a shit. But I went. We got 2 X-Men. I got 1 free. 2 Ninja Turtles got 1 free. They never had shit for the fucking girls.
Nope.
And then they did My Little Pony, buy 2 get 1 free. But I wasn't gonna walk away with nothing. So I took Rainbow Dash home.
There you go.
Bertha still has that Rainbow Dash in the attic.
Oh.
So I don't know if you remember that story. But yeah, Sandra made her go, my cousin Sandra, because she wanted fucking My Little Ponies, and I wasn't going to walk away empty-handed. So I took Rainbow Dash.
That's absolutely fine. Rainbow Dash is actually my favorite character.
Yeah.
So.
And I only found out it was Rainbow Dash now because I have a kid. I didn't know who it was. Really.
Yeah, you just thought it was cool because of the rainbow hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, here's the other thing, too. It's like, I don't like that whole thing that rainbows are only associated with homosexuals. I love rainbows. I think it's fine. I think everyone should have rainbows.
Do you know what's going to be really...
I want to share rainbows. I want to share rainbows.
Do you know what's going to be so bittersweet?
What?
You know that your store is a pogo gym.
Yeah, we just got that thanks to my cousin Joey.
Right. So it's a pogo stop, and there was a talk of maybe turning it into a gym. And it says Final Fortress on it. So now whenever we go by to spin, it's going to say Final Fortress and just, tears.
Yeah, we were a Pokemon stop for a little while. You
still will be. It's not going to go away.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. We did not plan this close. And that's another thing, too. I don't want people to think that we planned the close. We did not. We absolutely didn't. We went to see lawyers. We went to see how much it would be to do certain things and do this. And at the end of the day, someone threw a very large sum of money at us. And we didn't say no.
Who's going to say no to that?
So, that was it. Again, it's not one thing. I'm going to be making jokes and blaming it on everyone from everything Yu-Gi-Oh players. But it really wasn't. There was nothing here. Like, even the most annoying customer here, I mean, when I say customer, I'm talking about consistent person in the store, was so helpful.
If you hear those sounds in the background, that's just us moving product.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing.
Yeah. The store is a wreck. But, so, like I said, it's not our customers. To blame our distributors too is a little
Extreme.
far extreme, and I'll tell you why. Because we actually have a couple of distributors that will bend over backwards, and we have one distributor that if they fuck up would drive all the way from Jersey to bring our shit.
Yeah,
absolutely,
Nice.
positively. There are good distributors out there. I'm just being an ass. GTS, you're not one of them, but again, there's a lot of give and take, and you opt for the money. So story number 2.
Story number 2.
Pete, you want to go dragon symbols? No. We're skipping Freddie Mercury. We're skipping
You're
Freddie Mercury.
skipping Freddie
We're
Mercury.
going to start with Freddie Mercury.
You're not a Freddie Mercury guy?
So we're sitting in the store. For some reason, everybody's upstairs. Nobody's playing downstairs. We have a table set up upstairs, this was the old location. Was a weird thing. I don't even know why that was happening, but everybody was upstairs, and I mean everybody. There was about 24. Let's say 12 of us up there. So in walks in this gentleman, and he decides he wants to sell me his comic books.
Describe how he looks first.
I honestly can't really recall how he looks, but he was definitely on the spectrum at some point.
He
Whoa.
had the short 80s shorts.
Oh,
He had
fanny pack.
Fanny pack.
Packs are coming back, bro.
He
He's ahead of the curve.
He was in like mid-40s, balding, white guy.
Listen, when the Spanish girls are rocking them in the Bronx, they're coming back.
Tube socks pulled all the way up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
And
He looked like he walked out of like Stranger Things.
Yeah,
Except,
and-
like he was one of the guys who like
Yeah. and then behind him came his mother, who
What?
and again, I don't want to insult her. She was a very nice lady, but she looked like a disheveled witch.
Hey.
The stereotypical cartoon Bugs Bunny type.
Oh, okay.
Walks in, then the hair clips fall out of her head.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Mascara running.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
The green with this hooked nose.
Listen, I'm not talking about.
help assisted living.
Yeah, she
And
should.
He probably should not have been. The person
So
who was
all this stuff is relevant, believe me. So we in there, and he starts taking out his comic books to sell us, and he did have some good shit, but he also started pulling out things like the X-Men issue from Pizza Hut,
Spawn FYE movie issue.
something from 7-Eleven too, Superman from 7-Eleven, some shit like that.
Yeah.
So
Freebie
trash,
stuff.
trash. I'm like, but I had to walk to Pizza Hut to get it.
You could only get it from FYE.
There was 4 covers, and I only got 3 Magnetos.
Only.
Very, very heavy two Utes accent.
Oh,
you-
Jesus.
But whatever. Again, we're geeks. We're a bunch of introverts. The kid probably spends the whole. I say kid. He's like fucking 80. But the guy probably spends all day at home reading comics, just like us.
Javier says Spanish girls is one thing, but creepy white dudes with moms is another.
That's true.
That's true.
So, as he's going all Brooklyn on us, and we're going through his stuff, we are playing our normal repertoire of 80s sci-fi music.
Right.
Transformers the movie, Flash Gordon, all that
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
Got the touch.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, Flash Gordon comes on. Queen.
Oh,
Freddie Mercury. So all of a sudden, keep in mind, top floor of a comic book store. Everyone's just playing a game, reading bullshit. Hey, Ma! You know that Freddie Mercury guy? He was a queer. All you see is everyone stop and turn around and go, what the fuck? You got all this money in the world and you're fucking dudes.
Oh my.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
At this point, we realized that.
Even everybody in the shop just went silent.
And I'm telling you, that's how it happened, but with music in the background.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He had a soundtrack.
So eventually I said, you know what? I'm just going to give him an offer. And
You're
get
gonna
him out.
make him an offer he can't refuse.
I made him an offer just to get him the fuck out of the store. And it was definitely in my favor because now he was being obnoxious and I just wanted him to go.
Right.
So he goes and he leaves. I live next door to the store, that old store.
I
So
remember.
I pulled the car up front. My kids were always in the fucking shop, putting the kid in the car seat because car seats are the fucking worst thing ever. I fucking hate car seats, and it took me 20 goddamn minutes to put that damn seat in there. So all of a sudden, I'm outside putting the kid in the car seat, right? My wife is in the car. We're getting ready. We're right in front of the store, and there's this dot coming at me.
A
It's
guy?
getting bigger and bigger.
Oh, a dot.
And bigger. It's a guy. It's a guy.
He's like Lancelot in
So all of a sudden, this guy comes. I have to stand up for this because it's funnier when you stand up. This guy comes at me and he goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! I got more comic books to sell you." Keep in mind, now we have a big window and everyone thinks, "Oh my God, Arthur's going to die."
Yeah.
Okay. All of a sudden, this 120-year-old witch that I can only imagine is living through some kind of spell in her. What's the witch book called?
Book of
Grimoire.
Shadows.
Grimoire. She has a grimoire.
She has a book of
She's
shadows.
using something to keep her alive. Okay? Coming with this giant box of fucking comic books. This little shit let his old fucking lady carry the fucking comic book box from wherever the fuck they lived.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, like, again, she was a very nice lady, but she's probably dead right now.
Oh,
I
don't
wonder
think-
if this was Half Circle Harry.
Huh? Okay. So
I'm kind of wondering if this is Half Circle Harry. I'll
I
tell
don't
you
know.
about Half Circle Harry when you're done.
So now comes the lady, and I go, whoa. You can leave the comic books here. I'll look at them later, and you can come back, and we'll go over it later. So
Very reasonable.
I leave. I go about my way. This is when everyone else comes involved. So he goes back into the store, and I'm only telling you what people told me. So that Arthur guy, is he some kind of Muslim?
Oh,
No.
jeez.
He came back in. He's like, that Arthur guy. What race is he?
Oh,
And we're all like, what?
What does that have to do with
who
anything?
told me Muslim? Darcy told me Muslim. Because I've been saying it
Muslim?
Muslim for years now.
He said something after that.
Oh, whatever.
He let off with
Anyway.
What race is that Arthur guy?
Point being is, again, not all of us are the sharpest tools in the drawer, but I understand it.
Right.
Think about it. That could easily be my mother. I'm lazy as fuck. I could totally see her 20, 30 years from now bringing down a box of comics trying to sell it.
God.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We're all a little crazy.
So I'm gonna explain Half
Huh?
Circle Harry really quick.
What?
Part three?
There's a part 3?
Yeah, didn't you
Oh,
say-
the part is not really a part 3. It's like a 2.5.
Okay.
I went to the bank to get a money order, and my kids are with me. And in comes in. Hey, you guys got any suckers?
Oh.
I picked up my kids and put them in the car. Like, before he recognized me, get out of here.
Okay, so let me tell you quickly about Half Circle Harry, who was a local urban legend, but he actually did exist. So this sounds like it could have been your Freddie Mercury could have been Half Circle Harry. Half Circle Harry was a guy that you could obviously see he wasn't all there. And he used to ride the Q76 bus, which goes up and down Francis Lewis Boulevard over here, carrying a big shopping bag, and it would
No,
have.
that's not him. I know what you're talking about.
You know Half Circle
Yeah.
Harry. Okay.
He was
But either way, it's about the same kind of thing where Half Circle Harry would get on the Q76 around the McDonald's,
Did
which is on Willage
Did you buy
Point.
Conan?
I did not.
No, you didn't. Okay.
Sword and source.
Okay.
Because I got an extra set of expansions. I'm just going to give it to him.
I
When I
know.
figure out whoever bought Conan, I'm just going to give him the shit.
All
'Cause
right.
it's just not going to move. All right.
No. So anyways,
Of course.
Half Circle Harry would get on the bus, and he was like this
Anyway.
weirdo kind of
Logan.
dude.
Give him that
And
paper. Sorry, we're still
he was
kind of
this
half
weirdo.
working.
He was this weirdo kind of dude, and he would sing this song, and it would be "Everyone's a half circle because half circles are awesome." And I would fuck with him all the time. I'd be like, "Dude, half circles suck. Triangles are the best." And he would flip out, like just screaming on top of his lungs about half circles and how they're amazing and half circles run the world. And it sounds like this guy could maybe be the brother to Freddie Mercury. You don't know.
If he's got, give him 50 on that. 50% off on
I think they're all attached.
that. So let's take a little segue from crazy people
Segue.
and let's talk about Titans.
Which Titans?
Which Titans?
Titans.
Which Titans?
Which
Fuck Batman. Titans.
fuck
Not Teen
that
Titans, though.
show?
Okay, so now here's the thing. I'm a classic X-Men guy.
Yes, you are.
And when the X-Men were big, Teen Titans was big.
Yes.
So I have that entire run. So my Titans were done justice with the Teen Titans show.
Yes.
And Young Justice, because I
Just
read Young
take
Justice. What are you doing? Just take the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Good Lord.
Oh dear.
Good Lord, Joshua. What are you doing? Logan, what are you doing?
But he's taking the whole thing.
They're in the system.
Yeah, I got it. That's why I said don't worry.
Free labor, everyone. Free labor. Free labor.
Sorry.
Okay. What were we talking about? Titans, yeah.
Titans.
So anyway, yeah,
Because, you know,
Titans
fuck
used to be the
Batman.
shit. Titans used to be the shit. Now, I want to talk about this trailer two different ways. Okay? When I first saw it, it wasn't that bad. Okay? I didn't think
wait. What about when they leaked that photo first months ago?
Well, here's the thing. It doesn't look any better.
No, it
It
doesn't.
looks exactly the same. Now, here's the thing. I don't have a problem with Black Starfire. That is not the issue. In fact, if I had time to go through my Facebook, someone posted her a picture of herself, and she's black, and she did a fucking amazing Starfire. There was no reason to go that far off kilter.
They made her look like a streetwalker.
Yeah, they did.
They made Starfire look like a streetwalker.
But now again, we haven't seen the show. I am going to play devil's advocate. Maybe she's not from Tamaran. Maybe she's from Earth.
Okay.
Maybe she is a streetwalker.
Okay, possibly.
Maybe that hair will glow straight after a few episodes when she gets a shower and lives in Titan's Tower.
But then, okay, why the hell would they make Raven, who is one of the most self-controlled characters until she loses it later on when her dad comes to call? Why would they make her into a whiny little fucking hipster bitch?
They are never doing Trigon without possibly doing an episode of Supernatural and just copying it like step by step.
Right.
And it wouldn't work.
No.
Beast Boy has to be green.
And he's not.
He's slightly
He
green.
has a tint.
Oh, he has a tint?
Yes.
Then I apologize. I didn't look at it that well.
He's got
I have
very green hair, slightly green skin.
I have zero problem with Robin acting the way he did.
Fuck Batman.
Because everyone's like, "Oh, fuck Batman." Yeah, he was. There was quite a few years where he was fuck Batman.
True. When he was
when
Nightwing.
When he fucking turned into Nightwing, that whole progression was fuck Batman.
Mm-mm.
And if you want to go to different series, in the animated series, Bruce ended up fucking his girl. Fuck Batman.
Yeah.
You go back to the original series. Oh, I'm gonna pretend to die, disappear, and leave you the mantle that you don't want. Fuck Batman. Fuck Batman. Fuck Grant Morrison. Yeah, fuck you.
Grayson shooting people thing. That's the thing.
He shot people in that
Yeah.
trailer? I did only see it
He
once.
shot people
I
in
was
the
in
trailer.
Boston.
He was shooting. He was.
Beats
Bing,
the
bing, bing.
shit out of people. They showed Dove like
Wait, isn't the whole
people's faces in.
Dove?
Yes.
well? Okay, but I didn't see Hawk in the trailer.
I didn't see Hawk
There was, like, a
either.
flash in it.
All right, well, here's the thing. That was one of the things that upset me.
That's upsetting to me now.
You can't have Hawk without Dove. That is the entire purpose of the characters. So that's good. Then that's fine. But Dove is supposed to be the pacifist.
Yeah.
That's the entire thing. And Hawk is supposed to be there fucking bashing brains and stepping on people and maybe being Monarch and not. I don't fucking remember. PC sucks sometimes.
Not all the time.
Not all the time, but that time, yeah, it did.
Yeah.
No, and then on top of that, they're only going to offer.
Yeah.
The thing that's not like I mean, okay, fine, I get it.
Fan call
Everybody,
sucks.
yeah, I get that everybody wants to have their own streaming service. I mean, Disney's doing
Yeah,
it.
it's not going to work for DC.
No,
they don't
it's
have
not.
enough.
It's not. They're pushing the Titans. Obviously, they're pushing the season 3 of Young Justice, which obviously is going to be
Those
the
are
only
the-
reason why a lot of
they're-
people subscribe.
Yeah,
Proud
and
of Teen
guess
Titans
what?
Go.
I'm just going to download it.
Yeah.
A curated selection of comics. Not even
Curated.
Yeah.
Oh, and also special offers that you could only get through the streaming service now.
Well, they need to tell me what those special offers are
Right.
because I'm still waiting for my Orange How.
So because of this,
Fuck you, Sam Jackson.
actually, believe it or not, Javier told me about they had a table, obviously, they had a booth at San Diego Comic-Con. And they were offering a special only for San Diego Comic-Con attendees where you would buy the year and you get 3 months free and you get all sorts of you get a t-shirt and all sorts of little goodies and all. And thanks, but I get you want to do that, but
since we're talking about San Diego, let me tell you about fuck Sam Jackson.
ha!
So I went to San Diego for a week, and I wanted to get my multicolored Hal Jordans. Every day was a different Hal. Green Hal, blue Hal, yellow Hal, orange Hal.
Huh.
All the Hals.
All the house.
All the Hals. I don't think they did black for
Damn.
Comic-Con. No, they did them, but not for Comic-Con.
I'm actually
Oh,
surprised you don't want to steal his hat.
I am a big Lantern fan. And
I know.
But I was actually going to give him something I have sitting over there. But back to that later.
We'll talk
So
later.
I get my blue. I get my yellow. I get my green.
Mhm.
And I'm waiting online for orange. And in walks in Sam Jackson.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker
Walk
makes
through
his
my
motherfucking
fucking line
plane.
and cause a scene.
What?
By the time he moved, there was chaos, and I never got orange.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I purposely will not get orange because it feeds me.
Feeds you.
The rage.
That's red.
I'm aware. I am aware.
That's red. I'm like,
But that
isn't
shit
orange
pissed me-
avarice?
That was the beginning of my disdain for all this nonsense that is Comic-Con now. That was the spark that fueled it because I cannot stand the way conventions are now.
Oh, and it'll get worse.
I will pay a premium price to send someone there to get my fucking shit, and I don't have to fucking deal with fucking tank top Wolverine anymore. I don't have to watch out for Poison Ivy's leaves. If I get hit in the head with one more of Cloud's Buster swords, I'm gonna fuck someone up. Okay. All right.
He loves saying this when he's next to me because he
I
knows
know.
that I cosplay.
I hate cosplay at conventions. Let me tell you what conventions were made for. For you to
Comics.
get shit. No, not even comics. For you to get shit.
True.
That was for you to get shit. I had mules. I used to pay his older brothers to walk with me for hours. My girlfriend's role was to be quiet. I had to feed them eventually and just carry shit. I didn't give a fuck. No.
Damn.
Comic-Con weekend, and it wasn't Comic-Con when we started. It was just a
Nope.
comic book convention.
It was just
Was there
convention.
for me to get shit I could not otherwise acquire. Then it became too mainstream. And I have to fight with people online that are online to see the Brooklyn Brewery. What the fuck does that have to do with Comic-Con?
Nothing.
It's ridiculous. I don't even want to go now. I'm standing behind Flash Thompson now. The dick that bullied you in high school
Yeah.
is now online with his stupid fucking Deadpool costume.
Facts.
And I gotta wait online to get shit from him? Nah, just I'll give you an extra $40. Give me the exclusive. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
Pretty
anymore.
much.
I just it's
Which I
It
have a
sucks.
very bad feeling that since Fernando and I are going all 4 days, you're going to be making us mule.
absolutely. And I actually someone's throwing me free passes. I may attend, but Comic-Con in New York is also the weekend of my daughter's birthday every year, so I'm not
Right.
unless she says I want to go. Fuck you, Comic-Con.
Damn.
It's actually all good considering that, like, speaking of New York City Comic Con and the issues that they have, they introduced the fan verification 2 years
That
ago.
annoys the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fan
it's bad.
verification. I supported you in the 90s when you were bankrupt. I don't need no fucking fan verification.
Pretty much. Like, all people.
I have over 100 pictures with me and Stan Lee, and he still doesn't remember me.
He has. He's 94.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Stan Lee signed for an ID.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so the thing with the fan verifications here is
Shut up, Pete.
they introduced fan verification about 2 years ago, which a lot of people, especially the ones that have been attending the con as long as we have, were like, who the fuck are you? And then it was fine. So we did the fan verification. We went through their hoops and we did it. All we needed to do was verify who we are. They changed it this year and did not tell everybody that they changed it. See, it was not just the normal fan verification process. So a bunch of us who were fan verified from last year got a pre-sale link to go in and buy all the passes that we wanted before everybody else.
And this is all so the fucking girl that was giving handies in the back of the bleachers while you were reading comics, you were bullied all day long, can now go with her fucking boyfriend and say, I went to Comic-Con and I sat at the Twilight panel.
Anyways, so the thing is that they changed this year is
I'm sorry.
Go
I just
ahead.
need to cut you off. Do you know what they should do?
kill it.
No, they should put a piece of a ticket in a comic book. And when you buy 12 comic books throughout the year, there's your ticket.
So basically,
So people who actually buy the shit can go enjoy
so
the
are
shit.
you saying basically they need to Willy Wonka it?
No, because if I come in and I buy Green Lantern in January,
Yeah.
and I buy it all through December,
Right.
okay, I should be allowed to go see the Jeff Johns panel
True.
because I fucking buy his fucking book.
Okay. This is true. I mean, like, seriously, there's that. I'll get to that in a second. But the thing is, now, if you got the pre-sale link and you went in and you were able to buy tickets for other people and you assigned their tickets to their
Yeah, I heard some shit
email,
like that.
they didn't tell you had to go into and make a ShowClicks account, which apparently is also
What
now
the fuck is ShowClicks?
ShowClicks is affiliated with
they're the
Repop
prop.
now, and it's the
What is
show.
Repop?
That's what owns New York
New York
Comic
Comic-Con.
Con.
Oh,
Oh yeah. So Repop owns New York Comic Con and they affiliated with ShowClicks, and that's how they usually do a lot of the panels and all stuff like that. How you get your lotteries.
you know how I
you
get in? I go to guys that have better stores than me, and they know me, and they hook me up.
Anyways, so the thing is you had to get into a ShowClicks. You had to make an account with ShowClicks with your fan verification profile, and then accept the ticket.
I have
That
a
the
classic
person
Iron
bought
Fist
for you.
plushie. That's my fucking verification.
So from there, if people didn't know they had to do that,
Sworn protector of Kunlun, enemy of the hand.
I set myself up for that.
you did.
Coming out in September.
You did. But people didn't know they had to do that. So all the people that bought their Comic-Con tickets 4 days, like the 4 day passes, all 4 days, or just a few days here, they had their tickets taken away from them and put back out into the general population to buy because they never accepted
By
their
the 12th.
ticket by a certain date, which they never said you had to do. All you had to do was fan verify. Who the fuck? Why are we getting another step for this? This is bullshit. recap.
Chaz is interrupting our podcast with a phone call.
Hi, Chaz.
What time are you closing?
We're closing at 10 o'clock, Chaz.
10 o'clock.
Same time
Bye.
for how many years?
I'm gonna get stuff before Christmas.
See you in a few.
See you there.
Bye, Chaz.
Thanks, Chaz.
Bye, Chaz.
I don't know about Chaz.
So that's like the bullshit.
To
that
be
New York
fair, he
Comic-Con
probably
is
looked at
doing.
the clock and
Yeah.
didn't realize it. So,
Yeah. But yeah, that's why I'm mad. And then they're talking about doing this big DC thing over at Comic-Con this year, which is fine. DC doesn't really get that. Like, they get represented, but they don't really have good shit to
listen,
represent them.
eventually there's not going to be any
So-
comics in Comic-Con.
I
And
know.
I'm sure we talked about this before, so I'm going to segue. Stupid comic book store story 3.
Story
We call this one Dragon Symbols.
3!
So a gentleman walks in, big fucking dude, blatantly military. I can't remember what was it, but blatantly military. Comes in and says to me, "Do you have any dragon symbols?" To which I said, "No." He goes, "Oh, I love dragons. Dragons are my favorite thing ever." Looks up and he sees Bruce. For those of you who don't know, I have a dragon mounted on my wall.
You can't see it, but it's there.
Yeah, free labor. They don't move to the left. So he looks at me and he goes, "Oh, that's a dragon. That's a dragon symbol. Why'd you lie?" What do you say to that? Didn't lie. Didn't understand what you meant. But yes, we do have dragon items if that's what you're looking for. Oh, I love dragons. Dragons are my favorite thing ever. I was born in the year of the dragon. I'm not exaggerating any of this.
I know you're not.
And this goes on for 5 minutes. Dragons are great. Dragons are this and that. So my wife took my kid and moved to Arizona.
Oh, dear.
Zero segue. Just right in it. I'm thinking about going over there and kidnapping him.
What?
I don't think this is a good idea.
No.
Why don't you move over there and then you could see your son whenever you want? So, remember all those Asians that act like family over here? Here comes Darcy. Walks right in the fucking store through the back door, like he owns the fucking place. Here's a conversation, decides to look at the guy and goes, "Fuck your kid. You'd be better off without him," and walks away.
What?
Yeah, that happens. Darcy has no filter.
Okay.
Very endearing quality. But at this moment,
That's why I
probably
like
not the
Darcy.
right sentence to say. I love my fucking kid. What do you mean? Blah, blah, blah. So at this point, I text Pete, who's downstairs, with 20 guys. And I say, you might want to bring the gang up here. Now, keep in mind, these are comic book geeks. We're
Not
we're
exactly an elite squad of people.
So I'm going to bring you through my process on all this. So the guys come upstairs, and I say to myself,
So.
fuck. Just pure fuck. So this guy's going to swing. And I can use those 3 as shields. I could probably get one really solid punch, and then everyone will assume we have the upper hand, and our numbers would take over.
What happens when you assume?
He got the hint and he left. But the bead of sweat going down Charlie's face, I will never forget. But to his credit, those men were ready to throw down.
Yay.
They were ready to throw down.
like, what?
The army of Final Fortress, what it is, came ready to fucking throw down. And that's what I love about my customers. Biggest bunch of pussies. Balls of steel.
It's true.
Balls of steel.
It's true.
And that's the dragon symbol story.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
He never came back, obviously.
He never came back.
He probably got
Although
arrested.
I was expecting it. I thought it would happen. I really thought he would come in here and that would be that.
He probably got arrested for going to Arizona and trying to kidnap his kid. So that's probably why we never saw him again.
Possible.
Yeah,
Fuck Arizona.
whatever.
Oh, it's not that bad.
I don't know. I'm on a roll. Fuck Arizona.
Fuck
Fuck
Arizona.
Arizona. Fuck DC.
Fuck
Fuck
DC.
Hank Paul. Yeah. All right. What else we got? What else dropped?
Shazam.
Shazam! People shit on that trailer. It was so good.
Why? It was
I don't
really
get
good.
it. Oh, they're trying to gear it to kids. He is
He's
a fucking kid. That's not the Shazam I grew up with. You're right.
What?
That was Captain Marvel, you
Marvel.
fucking tool bag. They only called him that recently. But whatever. I digress. Again, the bitch that was giving handies in the back of the bleachers is the one making the comments, and I
Yeah.
gotta fucking sit there and put it, hashtag me too. I need my own hashtag me too.
Hashtag
Which I
Arthur
also
too.
don't understand why they went with
Too.
hashtag me too, because you realize that anyone born before 1990, that's a pound symbol. You're basically saying pound me too.
Yeah.
That's how I read it when I saw it. Why
Hit
do
the
you want me to
pound symbol.
pound you too? I don't get what? How is that empowering? I mean, for me, maybe, but that's.
Well, there you go. You have your
I'm
own.
just saying, marketing-wise, it wasn't the smartest move.
I don't think they're trying to market.
Yes, they are. Everything's a marketability thing. Get out of here. Okay, now let's get into this shit. Okay, now
Social justice warriors.
social justice warriors. Again, I am liberal as fuck.
Huge.
Okay, I grew up with a house full of women. Okay,
So
I
now-
have lived with women forever. I'm outnumbered by women, and I fucking hate them all.
Yeah,
But
we're
that is
horrible.
not the point. The point is that there's a line. There's a line, and I think the line where the bubble burst was Chris Hardwick.
Wait. How so?
What, with his accusations.
He lost everything
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Yes.
some crazy bitch. Now, keep in mind, she could be right about everything. But what relationship has anyone ever been in where you don't fight with them? Oh, he was controlling. Yeah, my wife's controlling too. I wanted to go out, do some blow, and fuck some hookers. She said no.
No, but he was an alcoholic. But I do agree.
So what? But
So
then-
what? We were fighting on the way here.
Okay, I
Are you
told him
kidding
last
me?
weekend. The point is that people fight. He was controlling. Well, what was he controlling about? Oh, he caused me to be anorexic. I've caused my exes to do way worse. Okay? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, again, I want to point out, I called them my mules at Comic-Con. Does that make me an ass? Yes.
Actually, it
Do I
makes
deserve
them
to be
the
poor and live on the
asses.
street for it? No.
Actually, it makes them the asses. You're the little coffee guy.
But the thing is too is that what they're not taking account. Forget all that stuff. Let's say he was the worst person in the world. People aren't allowed to grow up. He left.
James Gunn.
We're getting
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
He
So,
grew. He grew up. He made a business. He made an empire.
I mean,
He
we're
did.
talking
He
about
made
the
an empire.
guy.
He made
We're
notice.
talking about the guy that started off on fucking was it VH1 or MTV?
MTV.
That was the guy on,
in the
remember
90s.
Singled Out.
Singled
He was
out.
Jenny McCarthy's co-host.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. We're talking about a man that started with Jenny McCarthy, who is a
No one
notorious,
thought he was going to win that battle.
notorious. And then on top of that, Singled Out was one of the most fucking misogynistic shows you're ever gonna fucking watch. Like, are you kidding me? So,
Chelsea!
Hey!
but this man
Uh,
started there.
Well, anyway, point being is that he grew up. He
He
started
grew
a
up.
huge business, a huge
He
empire.
created
He
notice.
got married
Yeah.
to one of the wealthiest families in the world, mind you. He doesn't need your fucking money.
True.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
He's doing it for fun.
He's about to have a baby. Okay? And now you come out with all this bullshit, but you don't do it. Your boyfriend fucking releases it. And then you drop all those fucking text messages of you trying to get him back and him be politely telling you no, it's not going to work out in a very long paragraph, mind you. But the man just lost his fucking jobs
Everything.
because
Everything.
you couldn't get over it. So honestly, I don't give a shit if you made him anorexic, if she made you anorexic. That's bullshit. I'm like, okay, so because I broke up with you, or I didn't like the fact that you were hanging out with 20 fucking biker dudes when I came home, and we fight. That's a reason.
Oh my god.
You know.
You know what, Fernando? You have made me fat. I have to send you to jail.
Supermodel, wealthy, and it made you not feel good about yourself.
Oh no.
Yes, to that.
Go there.
When your job is to make fun of shit and you manage shit, and then you grow up, you become a director, you do other shit, how can they go and take you off? Especially Disney.
Disney.
Are we offended about old fucking tar baby shit? Throw?
Yes.
Thanks.
Song of the
South. Oh, you're allowed to grow up.
Oh no. It's
But
not
let's,
just
go,
from South.
but let's go take shit that he did. How long ago was tweets?
2008, 2009.
Okay. Which he already apologized.
6 years ago.
And he apologized for them. It was me back then. My job was to make a stink. That's who I am. He apologized beforehand, but now we're gonna let you go. Fuck off.
All right.
Everyone's tired of this shit. All right, this is why every fucking.
And you know what makes me laugh about this shit? Today, they dropped a story today about how Demi Lovato OD'd on heroin, and she has actually
Hero.
Getting to that. She actually admitted multiple times that she is a recurring heroin addict. She's in NA
This is all Kelly's fault. You know that.
because he peed on her. Anyway,
No. I'll tell you why. What is the point of Richard face? So I can pee on people. The point, let me explain. The point of being rich and famous is to do shit that we can't do.
oh, like our president?
Exactly. Exactly. That's the point. Why do I want money?
I
Why
think
do I
that's
want
a
to be
Call of
famous?
Duty. I can't see you.
But the point of being rich and famous is to be rich and powerful.
True.
Okay? And we did heroin. That's what rock stars do.
Oh my
And
God,
she's a-
how
and she's
many
a
of my favorite
Disney
rock
star.
stars actually still do
Let
heroin?
me tell you something.
Freddie
Let me
Mercury.
tell you what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. She's gonna go on to rehab.
Sure.
Oh, whatever. She's gonna go again because now she almost died.
Right.
Okay.
They say she's stable.
And she's gonna be this fucking heroin. All lesbians.
No, it's better.
All the drugs.
It's better.
She's gonna be a superhero. She's gonna make millions. Or she's gonna die and then worship her like the new James Chaplin.
Martyr. Yeah, she's gonna martyr.
Like a martyr.
But like, let me finish what I was trying to
Do
say.
you?
Okay.
Sorry.
What I was saying is, this story literally dropped a few hours ago.
Mhm.
Okay, it's already trending on every single social media, and I have seen at minimum on my feed, and I don't have a lot of people on Facebook because I hate you, but
She's hot.
so a lot of people are sitting there saying, "We support you, Demi. We understand where you're coming from. We knew that you going to the Met Gala was going to be a trigger. You admitted it was going to be a trigger. And hey, that night, you're a hero.
All I'm saying
You're a
is-
hero. Fuck you.
She's not a hero.
You're not a fucking hero.
She's a celebrity.
You are a piece of shit that just keeps trying to stay fucking moving. And you gotta drop problem 90% of the actual people in this country that do not have your status, wealth, or power. So honestly, fuck you.
What I'm saying is, if I wanted to party with anyone, Paris Hilton, Demi Lovato, Charlie Sheen.
I want to party with Mick Jagger. Fuck
Those
that.
motherfuckers.
I want to
No,
party with Mick
Mick
Jagger.
Jagger has drank from the fountain of youth and is dying slowly. We can't keep up.
No, there's a painting of Mick Jagger in a building somewhere.
And the painting's young.
No, take it.
Have you seen that photo?
Oh, geez.
Horrible.
Christ.
I can't even tell who looked first, him or Mick Jagger. No, I mean not Mick Jagger. What's the guy from Aerosmith?
Oh, Steven
Steven
Tyler.
Tyler.
Steven Tyler's slowly turning into
Steve Tyler, my grandmother, but skinny.
he's transitioning. And dude, I got mad love for my trannies, but Steven.
Oh.
The thing is, he's not doing it purpose.
But yeah, you know,
I don't even remember Caitlyn.
he's
Jenner.
loving. Yes.
What was Caitlyn Jenner before you again?
Bruce
Jenner.
I really forgot because he transitioned well.
Did he?
I don't even look at him as a man.
Cold turkey. Just-
Yeah, he just did
Wait.
it. Like, but when he became she, it literally was that's Caitlyn Jenner.
If I
And
was,
everybody said, yes, that is Caitlyn Jenner.
yeah,
Yes.
And they made a woman.
Yes. Yeah, and it was woman. I'm telling you, it was magic, and we all accepted it. And
Yes.
yeah.
good for her.
You want to know what makes me laugh though is like we weren't on the last episode, but Fernando was. We actually did go into how I think Trump is the devil, and
Oh, that's not Trump.
we're not
You know
gonna
he
Trump.
sucks.
We're not gonna Trump it, but I'm just saying like the shit that I got from that ass for speaking the
Listen.
truth.
Oh, listen. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with politics. We don't talk religion. We don't talk politics.
But we can talk shit about all the celebrities that are stupid.
I learned that in the bar business. You don't talk religion. You don't talk politics.
Pretty-
You know what? Unless what's that? Westboro Baptist. Those fuckers. Yeah, we can fuck you.
Are they even still around? I heard
The religion doesn't disappear.
Nobody puts up with the shit.
like
Yeah.
it's that guy that stands outside of Yankee Stadium with his little like hip microphone and screaming about how like we're all going to hell because we're going to a baseball game.
Where?
Yankee Stadium.
Where?
Around the train, as you're going into
Okay,
Southgate.
shit all wrong. All right.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You're a Mets fan. I forgot because you don't matter. So yeah.
Final Fortress and Fortune Queens.
And the funny thing is, I grew up in Queens, and I'm still a Yankees fan. I blame my mother. Anyways, yeah, that's like basically what's going on. You're gonna sit there and say that this stupid bitch is a fucking hero for ODing, but you're gonna shit on all these guys for shit they did in their past.
That's what I said. Exactly. It's a double standard. The difference is
She has a vagina.
no, she's a minority. She's gay.
Demi Lovato's not gay, she's bi.
Whatever. It's still a minority in the country. If a white man does something wrong, they're automatically persecuted, whether they deserve it or not. Morgan Freeman, okay?
Oh my god,
He
yeah.
all those charges, and everyone's like, I don't believe it. He didn't do it. Nothing happened to him.
Same with Bill Cosby
That's different.
Way different.
and Michael Jackson.
No, that's
Way
different. That's different.
Oh, yeah.
Raping motherfuckers.
Oh, I know he did. I'm just saying, how many people when that first the scene, everybody was like,
No, but they tried him. They prosecuted. That's a whole different.
Right.
There is zero proof that we'll touch those kids, and I'm not going to believe it. Not a thing. Don't you dare blaspheme him. We are not going to Michael.
Oh, no. Goes to Michael wrestling.
Goes to Michael wrestle what he wants. God knows. You know.
I'm just saying, like,
We got God.
no, I'm just saying, like, listen, I'm not sitting here condoning any of this. They did it. They didn't. They did. If they're proving their
Point
point,
being, I do heroin with Demi Lovato. Call me. Oh, she's hot. She's gonna get away with it. She's hot. That's the difference. You have to understand that's the difference.
that's the other thing. She's not even getting prosecuted for having the drug.
But no one gets prosecuted for that. What do you do for a living?
Nothing.
Name one person whose life you have saved that got prosecuted for heroin. Ever.
It wasn't heroin. It was crack.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
He was on the streets in a week.
Figure it out.
I want to. It makes my
I
brain
was
hurt.
trying to figure out. No, point is, no one getting prosecuted for heroin. She's going to be a hero or she's going to die a martyr.
Nah.
Good for her. She did it. I wish I could.
How come Mama Cass isn't a fucking martyr? She died eating a sandwich.
Who?
We need the Fernando.
Mama Cass.
Who Mama Cass?
Mamas and papas.
What?
Old school fan.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but like, did anybody put a ban on sandwiches?
They need regulated and all.
Yeah, she died because she choked on a sandwich.
But you need to eat to live.
But you're not understanding the point. Like, we're gonna she's not a martyr for sandwiches and people everywhere.
No, because you need to eat to live. We all have to do that. I don't have to do heroin, but I will Demi Lovato.
Hey, you wanna ride? Let's go.
Oh, absolutely. In a heartbeat. Sorry.
And I'm sorry, I don't have any control. It's my cat, and I have no
Bitch
control.
got money. I'm shallow as fuck.
You got money now.
No, I don't.
It's like, what are you
I'm Queens okay.
doing?
You're quick, okay.
I'm Queens okay. Keep in mind, I live in New York. I'm Queens okay. That bitch got money. Okay? She's been in and out of rehab more times than I've seen a rehab. Oh, that's not fair.
That's not fair. Like, where do you
See
work?
what I do for a living, but you know what I mean.
Like,
You know
come
what I mean.
on, bro.
But that's not the point. The point is, bitch, fine. She is.
You want to like weigh in with your silent middle guy?
Just smile. Smile now. Don't put that trap.
Smiling wave, boy.
Don't fall for that trap. In 5 years from now, she's gonna fucking Chris Hard with you.
Me?
That was a joke.
I think more than he has after I'm married.
No, we're not getting that's a trap. It's a trap. Moving on. I apologize for all that. That's my bad. I think we're good.
All right, I think we're good. I mean, we've said our angry, we said some funny stories. We have a lot of memories here in the fortress. We have a lot of friends from the fortress. The fortress army obviously is strong, secondary to dragon symbols. So I think
Not about them Queen Freddie Mercury.
and Queenus or Moose Lands.
This is what it is too. It is the thing that pisses me off about racist people. Freddie Mercury is the man.
Yeah.
I don't care if he's King Kong's dick. He's the fucking man. How you gonna fucking shit on Freddie Mercury?
Man,
I know he did like
Nah, I can't wait to see that shit, huh?
he may have liked it.
Maybe. I don't give a fuck. Freddie Mercury is the shit.
Hey, if you want to strip. I'm
And all the good ones are dead.
yeah.
There's nobody that's gonna die today that will equal Freddie Mercury. Michael Jackson, hit me brutally. That's another one. Our kid never gonna know how awesome Bruce Lee was. He never challenged him every day and kicked everyone's ass. And my kid will never know how awesome that was.
Right. Teach them.
It's not the same. It's not the same when you're breathing the same air as a man. It'll fuck you up.
Oh, they canceled the Crow remake for the 5th time.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Oh, no,
Chuck Norris is racist.
listen,
Yes.
you can make all the Chuck Norris memes you want. Bruce Lee trained Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Okay? That is not an exaggeration. Bruce Lee trained Chuck Norris.
Are you gonna cry when Jack Chan does?
I really like the Chan. I might.
I might. Are you gonna cry when Jet Li dies?
No, not Jet Li. Looks
Oh,
horrible.
Yeah.
I've seen it, please. Jet Li aged like 30 years in 2 years.
It's
Horrible.
I
crazy.
mean, he's got to have something wrong.
Cancer. It's gotta be
my
like
God.
cancer or something.
You good? Yeah. You guys, if you want to come back, we'll really give him shit away.
Mhm, mhm,
I
mhm.
can imagine me doing lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Take care, brother.
Bye. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope we entertained.
You can find us on Facebook. The Phoenix Gate. Bye.
So yeah, so I peddle my wares to my living and family and buy my comic books.
I mean, like, honestly, you were saying, like, there's Prince. You said Prince.
Yeah, I said Prince.
Prince, yeah.
Prince.
Who is going to be a prince?
No.
None.
There's not a fucking thing out there that could even measure to the immensity that was that man. And I don't even like his music.
The
He was
man
just
has
that
a
fucking-
vault
He
of-
floated in the air.
There's a vault of music that can
Oh,
literally make sense for the next, like, what, 40 years?
Sure.
Something like that. Prince has so much.
Well, I can
So
throw one
much.
out there that's still alive, and people would Madonna.
Yeah.
From Madonna era.
She's
But
still
still,
dead.
just dodged those bullets. But again, when
Because she
Madonna-
turned Bella.
What was that? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he looks like ass. doesn't
Yeah,
he?
it looks horrible.
Yeah, I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Well, like I said,
I really
I would think Madonna.
realize that Jet Li was in that movie with the lead and he looked mad young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually just talking about that
Wait,
yesterday.
he's not old. DMX was not in that. But there was a movie with Jet
Yes,
Oh,
DMX.
no. There was a separate movie with Jet Li and DMX.
Um,
Okay.
no.
Cradle to the Grave?
to the grave.
That's right.
You think of the? Do you think of the soundtrack?
I know my Asian fighters.
You think of the soundtrack? The soundtrack. You know, the lyric.
I know everything about nothing important.
It's true. I don't know, but we've been going. How long we've been going?
I've been growing up in the Bronx. You can't fuck up.
Oh, God.
The Jizza, old dirty bastard. Ghostface kill inspect the death. What? What? Just- Huh? What are you talking about? I'm just saying,
Stanley.
when I grew up, I had to walk down Hillside Avenue to get fucking cool movies. This man can testify. Hillside under the drain. Dead ass. They're up in there. So, side fucking story.
Side note.
The place where we get our Asian fucking tapes. They made Marvel versus I'm sorry, X-Men versus Street Fighter. Keep in mind,
Oh, yeah, you told me about
I
this.
cursed him out. I cursed out Richie. I told you were lying. You never made such a game.
Camera. Say hi to the camera.
Wait.
Hi.
Oh, you was right, nigga. You right? Sorry.
The army lives.
So yeah, I guess we'll say goodbye. And in closing, again, for our
Fuck
customers,
Batman.
for our customers, yeah, fuck Batman. For our customers that are watching,
We'll tell you off.
no, we're not closing because of any will towards anybody. I mean, I'll make fun of you all day.
Those dead hookers were throwing me over.
But I promise a couple of things. One, we're going to get Charlie Kirstmore. We're going to get Tommy a lap dance. I'm going to use emergency powers to get everyone laid. My wife has given me emergency powers to get these guys the mask and to use it. Sure, why not? What else?
He's like, I missed it. I missed it.
All right.
Shut up.
I'd like to give a big to our magic community. You guys have been really great. Surprisingly, not that annoying. I really never had any issues with magic community.
Just cars in the district.
Oh, you know what? I will make the magic guy. Yeah, I will. Later to the pieces though.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Look, anything and everything we say obviously is not meant to playing your social justice warrior stats.
I don't give a shit.
We are literally just joking around.
I'm close. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck, but I still have you on the air.
Oh.
So I just came
You guys
with
are
you.
fucking weird.
Take your dicks out of your ass. Relax.
DuckTales. I get DuckTales. That shit was entertaining.
I didn't
Darkwing Duck, yeah, Gizmo, that bullshit.
Oh, the
Like, how do you say I want to be a brony when there was cool shit like that growing?
Because they're secretly furries and they don't want to admit it.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I get that. You're okay. All right. That okay.
I get it. Your fetishes are your fetishes. Do it.
Oh, all right.
Do what you do.
That makes sense then.
Yeah. Yeah, because
I'm just saying, Gummy Bears was cooler than My Little Pony.
Gummy bears. I loved that.
Tailspin?
Woo!
That was a shit. Oh, and oh, darn Carnage to be in the new DuckTales. Yeah.
Oh! Okay. Now I may actually have to watch. I
None
may
of you
actually
guys
have to
are
watch.
gonna get that reference. That shit's awesome.
Yeah.
All
So let's say our goodbyes. I mean, we're saying goodbye to the fortress.
Blatherskite.
We're not stopping the Phoenix Gate. The Phoenix Gate, just because we lost this, we still have a nest. You know?
Just say random shit from the 80s and 90s. I'm gonna dip my ball in it. Anyone remember that? TV, the guy with the ball.
Oh, Liquid Television.
Liquid Tell, that's it.
Liquid Television.
Yeah.
Or Way on Flux, the original.
Oh, I hate it. Yeah.
Max. Yeah, that was
I'm gonna be
creepy.
honest with you. We're talking like it was cool. We got better shit now. I'm
He was a butthead.
I hate Young Flux.
Steven Butthead?
I don't like these
You guys did it? I love that.
Oh my god, I forgot. I almost forgot. They're remaking Doria.
Whatever.
No. You stop it. And then, oh my god, they're remaking Rugrats.
Yeah, so that's
No.
ass.
No.
You see the new She-Ra stuff?
Ah.
That shit was really bad. It's really
They're
bad.
remaking all that stuff.
But you know what? I like that doing She-Ra first. She was She-Ra before he was He-Man, just in that other dimension,
Ah.
right?
Yeah.
Talk about, like, in the-
No, she was not She-Ra first. It took him.
Right? Is there are they real?
Well, I still like the characters when they created them. I wasn't sure if you were talking about it.
Can I find Orko?
Yes.
Cringer?
He's a Final Fantasy.
Fisto?
9.
He fisted people.
Hey, don't take
Why? But like,
Because you remember that.
seriously.
Don't take-
Seriously, this is what
Fisto,
kind of pisses
Fisto.
me off. This is what pisses me off about the brony. Like,
No, we can't start tracking bronies. I don't
no,
want
I'm
to
tracking brony. I'm pulling the brony generation.
No, that's no. It's weirder than that. Like
Rick
if you, went
Morty
out,
fans.
if you went outside and fucked a dog, I would get bestiality more than imaginary pony.
Power up.
Just saying.
Like,
Yeah,
no, all
It's
I'm
an
saying is,
imaginary pony.
these are people that didn't grow up with it. They grew up with it because of their older siblings,
That's
and
not
now they're
true.
coming back and fix it. Like this
My
funny
little-
pigtail
My
hipster.
little Oh, you have to watch. You guys get a chance. YouTube. I'm telling the audience. It's My Little Pony, and it's a cover of Wu-Tang Clan Shame on a Nigga. That is the funniest shit.
I've seen it.
Perfectly.
It is
It is amazing.
amazing.
It is the best thing ever. So yeah, if like that makes you brony, fuck yeah. Thanks for the children.
Our cat died, so we gotta go now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.